We are at SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. And the Dukes ready to kick it away first. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Old Dominion's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm control.
Turning it on! He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Grab behind the line. It's Agnew. Guys, let's chat for just a second about Old Dominion. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. Three-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary. There's some room. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap it to the back. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Potter. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man.
Touchdown, Dukes! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. A run for the quarterback. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking for space. It's Jackson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Fires deep on the run. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. Got a little grass. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss, because that could have been worse.
He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs! The extra point here would tie the game.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for back, and he was able to take advantage.
That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. second down, they'll go to the air. Forced out of the pocket. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Dukes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. There he goes. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. The run inside. It's James. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here. Blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
He'll take a deep shot here. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10. Wants to throw it again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Dukes. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Might have a chance. Quick step and go. Oh, another great move. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Dukes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Push down for the tackle. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, James Madison. Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Brown will throw it. Bring in the heat. And they got him. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with. Half. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking downfield on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are. First and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Under fire. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. Safe little shovel pass. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back down to your game inside SB Ballard Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. It'll be third and long. He's got it again. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. First part was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He'll field the punt and take it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it. First down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Safe completion on the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. Makes the grab in their space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, there's a lot of different ways you can find explosive plays throwing the football, and one of them is just getting this guy the ball out of the backfield. He's got a very unique skill set, really soft hands, and he's a good route runner as well. And that was a critical third down, pitch and catch explosive play for the offense.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They'll run play action. The throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play. interception. Off play action on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Tight end now in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds his man, it's Keller. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Hits the open man. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's second and a mile. From the gun, the ground game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll operate out of split backs. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Rushes on him. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Hey, man, this home crowd.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. They got him. It's a... And what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. And the Dukes line it up with a first and goal. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Second down, he'll throw it. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Big fella moving. Touchdown, James Madison. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
So now it's 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. He's got the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. Sends it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Beck's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Dukes!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. He saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the... here and let the result of that play stand. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He gets a block. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. give as they work on that clock. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to the ground with the running back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. Maybe some room here. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Here comes the heat. Got his man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Newsome. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Pocket breaking down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most.
Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There's a crease. Ripping through the defense. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.